everyone, good morning. Okay, so I am vlogging this early in the morning. I've never actually done this before. It is 8 a.m., which some people are like, that's not early, why are you complaining? But I haven't had my coffee yet, so I'm feeling a little bit dazed and confused. I'm also in a dark layer right now. That is my bathroom. In the morning, I try to just create like a spa environment. I don't really like lights from the mirror or overhead lights hitting down on me. It just kind of annoys me. I just woke up, I got my sunscreen on, I got my serums on. Now in terms of serums, I'll tell you what I wore today. When I first woke up, I put on the Skinceuticals CE Ferulic Acid Serum, and the box is kind of messy because of all the tinted sunscreen I use, but this is a vitamin C serum. Vitamin C is supposed to help reduce hyperpigmentation, brighten up the complexion, as well as protect from free radicals, oxidation like pollutants, and UV. I really do like the concept of vitamin C. Vitamin C on its own is not super stable. Is that better lighting? I don't know, maybe this is better, I don't know. Vitamin C is not super stable on its own. So the concept, or the theory is if you combine it with other antioxidants like vitamin E and ferulic acid, that can help to stabilize it and cause it to be more effective in the skin. So vitamin C helps in the synthesis of collagen. So it's considered an anti-aging ingredient to a certain extent, if you can actually get it to like render it effective and stable, or stable and effective. Combined with vitamin E and ferulic acid, all of these compounds or vitamins, antioxidants, can protect against UVA. It can sort of boost your overall sun protective habits, your sunscreen, etc. So I use it, I have it. It's a pretty pricey vitamin C serum. It's from Skinceuticals. I think it was like maybe $169 for a 1 fluid ounce serum. So it is pretty pricey. I think that Dermatology has another one, vitamin CE Ferulic, that's like $69, I think. So it's more than half, I would assume. Yeah, it's more than half off of the Skinceuticals. But I have noticed somewhat of a brightening complexion. I don't know if I'm just hallucinating that or it's like a placebo effect, but I have noticed more brightening in my complexion, which is nice. I use it just sort of to boost my overall sun protective habits, hopefully to protect against pollutants in the environment, because pollution also, in conjunction with UVA, contributes to skin damage. So I try to use that to protect against all the external stressors that happen in our environment every day. But yeah, I don't really know if there is a significant difference or not. I just feel like I do see one. So I can't really say if I recommend a vitamin C serum, just because I don't know how super effective they are. I know Skinceuticals has some research, some funded research. You can't really see that. They have funded some research that suggests their serum is effective. So you can take that for what it's worth. But anyway, that's what I have done. Oh, my sunscreen that I used. I used a new sunscreen today. I got it on Amazon. It's Len Bell, the Natural Fresh Up sunscreen. It is a chemical sunscreen that goes on clear, but it's an SPF 50 PA4+. I think I'm not exactly sure. Is this Korean maybe? It might be a Korean sunscreen, but correct me if I'm wrong. It has Tinosorb, Uvinol A+. It has all those more robust chemical filters from Asia and Europe that are highly, highly stable and protective against UVA, UVA1, UVA2, as well as UVB. But this is a, what is this, 2.55 fluid ounce. So I can take this on my carry-on whenever I travel. I like this sunscreen. It goes on clear. It's highly protective because it has all those filters, Uvinol A+, Tinosorb, Uvinol T150, I think. And it's all natural. There's no fragrance, but there are like some essential oils. There's thyme leaf extract and some fruit oils and things like that. So it has somewhat of a natural scent to it. It's not super noticeable for me, or it's not like bothersome for me. I don't really like fragrance, but this is okay, I can handle this because it is really good sun protection. And I got it on the USA Amazon website. I'll leave a link down below so you can check it out. But great buy. I do recommend this one if you can handle, again, those essential oils. But anyway, yeah, I'm gonna go head to a coffee place, coffee joint. But anyway, oh, whoa, okay. Hi, okay, so I'm gonna go ahead and head to a coffee joint this morning. It is 8:10. I'm gonna take my computer, I'm gonna do some work, maybe do some editing, do some writing, things like that. Get some coffee in me because I really desperately need it. Yeah, so I will see you there. Yay, okay, I got my coffee, 16-ounce base camp. So this is a place that's actually close to where I live in South Park. It's called Summit Coffee, and I guess it's like some hikers that opened it. But yeah, this roast is called Base Camp. It's the darkest one they have. They also have Descent. All the names are like similar to like hiking terminology. I'm gonna set up my computer, do some work, and then I will talk to you later. Hey there. Okay, so I'm back from coffee. Did a little work on the computer. I was doing like I attended some dermatology, like aesthetics and aging advisory board meeting. So I had to create some summary notes and also the executive summary for my client. So I sent that off. So now I'm back home. I reapplied my sunscreen. I put on a mineral sunscreen on top of the chemical sunscreen. Can you tell? It's a lot paler, right? But I actually do like this mineral sunscreen. Like I don't mind the paleness because it's not actually significantly casty. I may think differently. I cannot open the, oh. So I love these tomatoes. Am I just going from one conversation to the next? I always forget that you just peel off the top. Just word of advice, you just peel off the top of these cherry tomatoes. I'm always trying to take off this bottom and it's like super hard. Anyway, yeah, I'm wearing the MD Solar Sciences SPF 50 for the body, but I put it on my face. I love that mineral sunscreen. So now I'm making lunch. I think I'm gonna make or eat the rest of the, well, not the rest of this hummus, but I think I'm gonna eat some of this hummus. And I have all my vegetables out: celery, organic carrots, broccoli florets, and my tomatoes. I need some protein. Well, I guess the hummus provides protein, right? I may like make a couple of hard-boiled eggs or something. But yeah, just hanging out here now. I think it is after 1. Yeah, it's like 1:14 right now. So I think I'm working on like a grant proposal, and then I also have to do a couple of medical news articles, and then after that I may either go for another walk, or I might do my VR headset workout, which I don't think I've showed on this channel before, but I definitely will as long as I don't look like a weirdo. But yeah, gonna eat lunch and then I will see you later. All right, it is lunchtime. So I have my plate of vegetables that I put together. Have my broccoli, some protein, complete protein with a couple hard-boiled eggs, tomatoes, celery, carrots. Got the hummus, the red pepper hummus, trying to get that up, eat that up. And then I have the, this is just organic peanut butter, so I'm gonna use that as a dipping sauce whenever I run out of the hummus for like the celery and the carrots. But yeah, oh, and there's also some leftover Caesar salad that I'm gonna have with some iced water because it's pretty warm here. Yeah, so I think like broccoli, eggs, these are high in sulfur, so that can activate NFR2 or NRF2, which can help protect the skin against UVA and reactive oxygen species. I just popped open a cold one. Zevia organic tea, caffeine-free tea, hibiscus with passion fruit. Wait, oh yeah, it's sweetened with stevia, so there's 0 calories in this whole can, 0 sugar. Hibiscus. Hibiscus actually has a great deal of antioxidants and has been shown to protect the skin and in a certain degree inhibit matrix metalloproteinases, which are enzymes in the skin that are activated by UV and break down collagen and elastins. It's actually pretty good. It's not too sweet. I don't know. I've always liked iced tea, sweetened tea in a can, like the Lipton iced tea when I was younger and I didn't know any better. But this is no sugar, so that's awesome since I don't do the sugar anymore for, you know, skin, beauty, health, etc., etc. Hi YouTube friends, how are you? It is 2:30 in the evening, or in the afternoon. I am in my dark cavern as usual. I'm about to reapply my sunscreen. Gotta reapply. Yeah, so I've been putting on like 1/4 of a teaspoon every day on my face and then 1/4 of a teaspoon on my neck. And you know how I was saying earlier that, oh, my hair looks so good. You know how I was saying earlier, is it too dark in here? Let me finish my line of thought. You know how I was saying earlier that vitamin C is not extremely stable, and while there is compelling evidence to suggest that it is very protective for the skin, I mean, it is protective for the skin, protects against pollution, against UV, helps preserve collagen. Again, it's not extremely stable. That's why a lot of companies pair it with other antioxidants, vitamin E, ferulic acid, for instance, like the CE ferulic, to make it more stable. There are other forms of vitamin C that are in skincare products that are stable, at least to the extent at which it can penetrate the skin and do its work and have its benefits. So for instance, I just started using the MD Solar Sciences SPF 50 Mineral Moisture Defense for the body. I've been using this for my face because, I don't know, I just prefer, it actually has very, very minimal cast for being a zinc oxide, titanium dioxide only mineral sunscreen. It's extremely moisturizing. It has ceramides, it has like silicones and things like that to keep your skin moist and hydrated. But this also has a form of vitamin C in it called tetrahexyldecyl, is that how you say it? Ascorbate. So this form of vitamin C in the MD Solar Sciences, tetrahexyldecyl ascorbate, is actually a lipid soluble form of vitamin C that, because it's lipid soluble, it can theoretically penetrate the skin barrier more readily and do its work with like vitamin E and the other natural antioxidant systems within your skin to protect it from pollutants, UV, etc., etc., and actually get in there and do that work on protecting the collagen, you know, potentially, hypothetically, inducing collagen synthesis. Yeah, and it's also a more stable form of vitamin C. So this tetrahexyldecyl ascorbate, if you see that in a product list, it should be a more stable form of vitamin C that will actually hopefully be usable for the skin and protect your skin to a greater extent than a just regular ascorbate acid or regular vitamin C serum. At least I would have more hope for this form of vitamin C than another standard conventional form of vitamin C. Aside from that, the sunscreen also has like Camellia sinensis extract, so green tea extract, and some other antioxidants. Again, antioxidants, they are not extremely stable, but there is hope that topically applied can provide some level of protection against extra protection against UV and pollutants in our environment, which also cause or contribute to that process. Going to apply this. Going to finish drinking my black organic tea. This is the Rishi, let me see. Yeah, this is the Rishi tea. I'm sorry it's so dark in here, but I just wanted to create my own spa environment. Anyway, the Rishi organic teas are really, really good. Highly recommend those. Yeah, English breakfast, definitely recommend. All right, going to apply the sunscreen. I'll be BRB. Making an afternoon coffee. This is the Peet's Decaf Dark Roast. It looks like they have a new water process decaf, so I guess they use water instead of chemicals. I'm not sure exactly how it works. But the Peet's Dark Roast, I really like the regular, and the decaf is pretty good too. Highly recommend it. It's not organic, but it still gets the job done when you want coffee at 2 p.m. I just realized that the microphone wasn't on, but I was saying, I was doing laundry and I was talking away, but I was saying that this is the MD Solar Sciences sunscreen that I was telling you about, and I was saying it wasn't super casty, but in this lighting, it looks so casty, very white, but you know what, I still like it, I still am gonna use it. I was just saying that I'm doing laundry right now. It's Saturday at like 3:30. On Wednesday, I'm going to Texas, and I'll be there for a few days to see family, and I'll take you along with me, obviously, but I have to do laundry to get ready for that. I mean, I still have a few days before I start packing. I'm not sure if I'm going to check a bag or not, because I'll be gone for 2 weeks. I'll be in Texas for like 9 days or something, and then I go straight to Arizona. I go straight to Phoenix after that, and wow, look how white that is. Look how white that sunscreen is. Yeah, I go straight to Phoenix right after that, and then I'll be there for a week. So I'll be on for 2 weeks. I'm not sure if I should check a bag or just rough it, you know what I mean, with like a carry-on bag. I don't know, I'll figure it out. To eat these with my chopsticks. I bought these like 10 pairs of chopsticks on Amazon, and I've been eating a lot of my like Asian inspired foods with chopsticks. Even bought flavor right on top. You know what would be good here is maybe some sriracha, just spread on top. Sesame seeds. That adds a nice touch. I think we're good. Okay, so don't mind my dishwasher, but I just ate dinner. I went to Whole Foods earlier. So I showed you the pint chocolate ice cream, I think. I've had the vanilla, but this is the So Delicious dairy-free, no sugar added, chocolate dipped vanilla ice cream. I'm really excited about this because again, I like the pint ice cream. This looks like it is vegan, I believe, sweetened with stevia, as well as maybe, is there erythritol in here? There's coconut milk, oat milk. Oh wow, I wasn't expecting that. Erythritol, yes, cool. Oh, and pea protein, so it has a little bit of your protein and 6 grams of fiber. Goodness. Yeah, I'm looking forward to this. I will let you know how it is a little later. Hello. Oh, okay. Just had the ice cream. The ice cream was actually pretty good for being dairy-free and sugar-free. The only thing I don't like about the So Delicious is that the texture is, I mean, it's obviously not the same as regular ice cream. It's not the dairy that you're used to, that most people are used to, but that's okay. It was pretty good. Very sweet though. I think it was like maybe the stevia or the erythritol, but excellent nutritional profile, if I have to admit. I also just got done watching the first volume of season 4 Stranger Things, so I have some comments. I have just a little bit of feedback, not feedback, but just my own thoughts. And I've really thought about this series quite a bit. Like after I watch it, I think about it for several days. So I watched, I think it's like maybe 7 episodes in the first volume. The second volume, I believe the last 2 episodes of this season, season 4, comes out in July, I believe. Is that right? So the very first episode of season 4 that I watched, I was thinking to myself, there are so many characters, like tons and tons of characters, right? And the thing about that is it would be okay if they were all sort of in the same location, like the same town, and I don't want to spoil anything for anyone, but I don't think it would spoil anything to just be like, because leaving off from season 3, you kind of know where everybody is. Everyone's sort of in different parts of the, I don't want to give out too much, but yeah, they're all over the place, and so they're switching back and forth between all of these storylines, and I would be, if I was the actor, if I was like one of the main actors in this sort of ensemble cast type thing in Stranger Things, I would love that gig because it doesn't seem like the actors, most of them have to learn that many lines, just because there's so many storylines and they're going back and forth between all of these people, all of these characters, all of these storylines, that even some of like the main cast, they don't really have that many lines per episode, and the episodes are long. They're like over an hour. So I liked it. So I liked the season. Don't get me wrong, I like it. It's just that it's a lot to keep up with, right? And the fourth season is also kind of darker, more serious. I mean, 11 is crying all the time. Is that too much? Is that spoiling? I'm sorry. It's not really spoiling. I mean, she's always crying. But the acting is superb. Like, I really do like the acting. And the sort of innuendos and the context behind like the characters' dialogues, and there's some like interesting I think remnants or references to like Nightmare on Elm Street, the Nightmare on Elm Street series, and a lot of 80s references. They do the 80s really well, like the fashion, the hair, the interior decorations. It's the attention to detail in terms of the 80s, and even like the cultural references that they use is spot on, in my opinion. So yeah, I like it. It's just that it's so many storylines all at once. It's very interesting. They leave you on a cliffhanger, so as always, right? I think I heard that they're going to do a season 5. Yeah, I'm looking forward to seeing what happens. I'm also interested in Will's character. So that's what I did. I think I was telling you about Stranger Things earlier. That's why I just sort of wanted to wrap it up here and tell you my thoughts. I like it. Yeah, I'm looking forward to the next 2 episodes to see. I think the directors or the creators or the writers said that the last 2 episodes that are going to be released in the second volume of season 4, that they really wrap up a lot of key character points and a lot of the storylines. And so I assume moving on to season 5, they're going to have more characters, I assume, as well as maybe a brand new storyline. Maybe the same thing sort of in the upside down and everything like that. But yeah, it's very interesting. I really love like supernatural movies, especially supernatural movies that are set in like the 80s or the 70s, or really even better, movies from the 70s and 80s that are supernatural themed. Like I love sort of low budget, independent, somewhat optimally acted films from like the 60s, 70s, 80s that are very obscure, that are like supernatural horror films. I love finding those like on YouTube and everything that are in the free domain. But I'm laying on my bed because I'm about to go take a shower. It is 7:30 or 8 maybe right now. I'm gonna go take off the rest of my sunscreen, wash my hair, get ready for tomorrow. I think I might do a henna mask tomorrow, so that would be awesome. Yeah, I hope you enjoyed this video vlog, this weekly vlog. I hope you learned something. If not, I hope you just had fun and enjoyed it. If you could, just definitely hit that like button down below. Let me know that you had fun while staying with me. If you stayed this far, thank you so much. Leave a comment down below. If you want to subscribe, please subscribe. I would love to have you here for future videos, and I will go ahead and sign off. Thank you, everybody. See you later. Bye.